Hello, my love bugs. Welcome back to Vigo Tarot. Now I am with my co-host today, Penelope Rose. Rose, say hello to the peoples.
Penelope Rose here.
All right, my loves. We're on Ray J, Quincy, Kristen, and Justin. The whole debacle that happened like almost 2 weeks ago. We are covering that today. We're late, but guess what? It's never too late to cover this madness. And Ray J is in the headlines again. Another what is it? I believe Surviving Diddy on Amazon Prime is supposed to come out tonight. So it was the best time for us. Before we start the reading, please like, comment, share, subscribe. If you are not subscribed, I ask you to please and thank you. Please don't just keep on coming back and watching without subscribing. Also, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged and metaphysical science cannot be proven as of yet. All right, so we're going to get into Ray J's energy first, and then we're going to get into a couple of questions about their situation. Oh, excuse me. And then we're going to shut it out. So, Penelope, how many cards you want to pull out for Ray J? Or just
let's start with three.
Okay. What's the energy around Ray J? All right, I got. Oh, we starting already. All right, so I have love on the brain in reverse. I have ignoring in reverse, and I got boss daddy, stable, rich, business owner, CEO, big dick energy. And I'm picking up Diddy on that one.
I got groupie, karmic friends. You can't fully trust them. Tension, secret, competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Drama starter.
Well, straight off the bat with love on the brain, I'm picking up is Ray J is not thinking about love right now. He's basically just thinking about his coin, how to get to a coin, how to deal with these situations that's going on. He's not fantasizing, he's not dreaming, he's not daydreaming, none of that. He's too busy worried about a dollar. That's why love on the brain is in reverse. So if any of the ladies, the groupies think that Ray J love him, that's null and void right now, or anybody that he's sleeping with or mingling with.
It's supposed to be them, I guess. But Ray J just always loved himself. He just thinks he's the greatest thing in the world.
Yes.
But if you don't think that way about yourself, who else is going to think that way about you? So I can't blame him.
At least we know he knows self love.
Love Princess. What was her name? Princess.
Princess.
Princess. What was her name?
Just Princess. His wife.
Yeah. If you ask me, he didn't even love her. It was mostly the aesthetic of her, if you ask me. But
I feel like it was more of lust. Like they have, like that girl know what she's doing in the bedroom. I put it to you like that. She knows how to please him.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So I have groupie. If you ask me, Ray J is a groupie himself. Because let's not forget, he's Brandy's little brother, and he can never live up to that height that Brandy used to have. So he gives me groupie energy.
He's living in his sister's shadows.
Right.
And that's something that he despises. He does not like to be called Brandy's little brother. Also, that's why Ray J tries to strive and he tries to get his energy away from Brandy's little brother, but at the end of the day he always reverts back to it because that's how we know him. And that song, One Wish, which is one of my favorite songs.
It is a nice song, but if we're gonna point some fingers, let's point it at Sonya. The mama witch. Because I'm sure it was her who put it into Brandy's head to introduce Ray J to the world. Because she felt that he had some sort of talent too. So why not introduce your little brother Ray J? and we're going to introduce him as Brandy's brother, so everyone knows that he's your brother, so he will have a better shot. What's the name of that word when you have famous parents or famous family members and they get you into the game? It's a word, neo something, neo. I forget the name of the word, but that's what that was. So let's blame Mama Sonia for that because that was her idea all the way.
I absolutely agree with you on that. So let's go to the next card. I got ignoring. With ignoring, what I'm picking up is things that Ray J needs to take seriously. He's not taking seriously at this time. He's actually ignoring the red flags that's going up on the field. And we'll go into that a little bit further as we go into the reading. But things that he needs to be paying attention to, he's not actually paying attention to. He's not paying any mind to. He cares more. Ray J cares more about money than anything. Now, money is important because you have to survive, but you need to pay attention to these red flags because those red flags could potentially end you in a whole bunch of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Mama.
I have karmic friends. Can't fully trust them. Tensions, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Um, and boy, do we have a lot of karmic friends, don't we, Ray J? And we have one that's in the spotlight right now. That's your karmic friend. A lot of these people that he associated himself with, and attached himself to, they are very negative influences that he chooses to call friends.
Like WAG 100.
Like Diddy, let's just put it out there. The Diddler.
Diddler, WAG 100, and a couple of other people.
Um, the Diddler, and of course he was friends with their kids. We all know. Well, we can all allegedly. Let's say allegedly, because I don't want to be sued. I don't have shit for you to sue me for. Okay, but we allegedly he's tied to Whitney Houston's death. Yes. And Clive Davis. Allegedly. Okay. So we know who his karmic friends are. And he low key positioned himself into these friends. And now he's gonna pay the price for it. I don't care what no one say. I wouldn't be surprised if Ray J's name was not brought up in an indictment, or he would come up on charges for something, some type of role. He is not squeaky clean. No, not at all. That's where I'm picking up Boss Daddy. This is not Ray J's energy. This is the Boss Daddy that he was around. And the Boss Daddy that he was around, Rose, tell him who was the Boss Daddy he was around. The Diddler. So that is he has, and I feel like this is also what started that altercation with Diddy's sons, because you went and you spoke against my father, you spoke against our father, and you're in bed with our father, you've done things with our father, and this is why that situation started. And that's why I say he is not, where it says ignoring, he's not paying attention to the red flags. So, exactly, like Penelope said, don't be surprised if Ray J comes up or his name is mentioned in these indictments, because Ray J does know some information and that energy is coming in very, very strong. Ray J actually sits himself at the table with very powerful people. It's like, listen, I am Ray J's little brother, but he sits at the table with some big people, and Diddy was one of them, and that's why I pick up the energy of Boss Daddy. Exactly. Great observation. Good job for that download, Spirit. Good job. I say. I have drama starter. Um, this is see. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you want to be in that type of organization, this would be me if I was in that type of organization. You have the flashy ones, you have the low key ones, and you have the ones that you didn't even know exist. Mm-hmm. I would be the one that you didn't know exist because I don't need the spotlight on me. Ray J talks too much. Hence, that's why the drama starter card came out.
Mm-hmm.
You are starting the drama by going on. I don't know if he went on interviews. I'm just going to speculate that he has gone on interviews because Lady Bigo, I don't know about what we're going to read until like the night before because you like to put me on the spot for some appearance.
Love you too.
You have to put me on the spot for some appearance, but I'm just going to speculate that he goes on interviews. He's talking in the streets. You bumping your gums. Like my drill sergeant used to tell us back in the day, stop bumping your gums so much. He's out there bumping of the gums. And therefore starting the drama. So if I was in that type of organization, you wouldn't even know that I exist because I'll be pulling the cards in the background while still enjoying the fine trips, the money, the dining and whining and blah 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 blah. So that's what I have on that.
All right. So which one of these uh I was about to say something not too nice, but I was about to call him the spawn of Satan.
Say it. I was about to
listen. I was about to call him the spawn of Satan, but let's go into Quincy's energy. Which Quincy, if the people on the also don't know, Quincy is actually Albie Short and Kim Porter's son, and Diddy just raised him. So let's see the energy around Quincy, and he looks just like his daddy, Lord Jesus.
Donnie, nice looking kid, but he better get himself together before he be looking like a drawed up Beetlejuice right here.
Oh. Listen, Linda. Listen, honey. Listen. Ooh, look at this. So you doing magic, baby, huh? Oh. So I'm gonna sit quiet. I'm gonna let you say your cards first, and then I get into this.
Oh wow.
I'm really shocked because I never picked that up on Quincy because Quincy gives me that that good boy type energy. But what I'm looking at this table, ooh baby.
Wait a minute, I'm malfunctioning here because something's not adding up. Wait a minute. Pull that first card you just showed again. I think that threw my energy off when I saw it. I'm like, oh,
because it's crazy because you're doing magic.
Because I know not. Oh my goodness.
What happened?
It got to be true.
You got it?
I just pulled it, the first card.
Mama, tell him what you pulled.
Divine abuser, I just pulled it.
He is abusing magic, my loves. Quincy is doing magic. Quincy is doing a lot of magic and a lot of unnecessary magic and magic that's not it's actually not hitting the mark. It's actually I feel like a lot of the things that he's doing is actually bouncing back. Quincy, you gotta chill. You gotta chill, baby, because that's not good. That's not good at all. And I feel like he's hitting people who he feel like has done wrong by Diddy, but it's actually the other way around. Look at I wish that the people could see your face.
You know what? I didn't even notice my face was still like that. I'm like,
because you know what? This is actually shocking because Quincy comes off as cookie cutter, good boy, very loving, caring. Like he gives when I look at him like his mom's energy, that loving, caring, mind your business type energy. Not this right here.
Let's play devil's advocate now because we know that he was at the party.
Absolutely.
We know all of Diddy's sons were at the party, doing their thing. So this is my thing when it comes to Quincy. I saw I saw a post from his dad when Diddy finally first got arrested.
I'll be sure.
And said, he loved him and come home.
Okay.
You should have went home. You
Absolutely.
always had a home with your dad. So you should have just dipped up out of there and went on home. If you are using sorcery, magic, or whatever, use it in the form of protection. Don't
Absolutely.
use it in the form of trying to manipulate the outcome. Because the outcome is going to be the outcome. And you trying to manipulate what the outcome's going to be is going to actually make it worse.
Absolutely.
So if you're going to use divination, magic, any kind of arts, don't let it be the dark arts. Do it as a form of protection for yourself and your sisters.
And I'm picking up a lot of dark magic. I'm not picking up on what we do. I'm picking up on a lot of dark stuff. And let me tell you, when you get in a dark magic, that's nothing to be played with. There's nothing to be played with. And remember, when you are casting spells and you're casting spells and people didn't do anything, remember, it's always going to be a click back on you. But go ahead, Mama. Are you done with what's your first card, or you want to go a little bit further?
I'm going to go a little further.
Go ahead.
The reason why I'm emphasizing protection magic is because you see what has happened to your mother.
Mm-hmm.
And my next card, photo proof, getting evidence.
Holy shit.
Wives that protect you. How is that?
Look, we both have this, and she didn't even know that this card was on my table.
I didn't even see
Boy.
that card. Quincy has evidence of what's going on or what happened.
He does
Just
have
like
evidence.
Mom does.
He does have evidence. I'm picking up on both sides of the fence also. Like he has evidence, but
he's in the evidence.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's why I'm saying see, that's probably why he's turning to the dark arts to try to glamour himself out of it or whatever. I don't know. But you can ask for immunity if you're gonna turn state evidence. Because what did I say about the Monet Moet situation when we read her about a week or so ago?
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, Moet,
tell on yourself.
Tell on yourself. Don't let somebody else tell your story. You tell your own story.
Yep.
And this is if this is the fact, this is what he needs to do. He needs to tell his own story. Go ahead and put it out there. Yeah, I was there. I participated in this, but get that immunity first.
But you know what?
Tell the story. Forget people looking at you as a snitch. Because and I'm looking at it like this. Certain forces that people were using already took your mother away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
forget being a snitch right now because this person and these forces know you have this evidence. If they take you away, who's going to be here to protect your sisters?
Absolutely. And those girls look up to their big brother. I feel it all over this table, but also I'm picking up like Quincy doesn't want to be the snitch and he doesn't want to tell because he's feel like how will people look at him or what they will say about him. So that's how he's feeling. But who cares what they'll say? You have to save yourself first. Diddy already lived his life. Diddy already did what he already done. You still, what Quincy? I think he's late 20s, maybe touching 30 or whatever. Like, listen, baby, it's time for you to live for yourself and not cover Diddy's tracks. You got to do what's right for you and not care about what anybody says. But he's caught between a rock and a hard place.
And then Lady Bigo, let's just put the facts out there. Okay, we dealing with a dangerous person. A lot of people want to ask why Diddy is not getting bail, and why the owner of what is that Fitch and Abercrombie got bail. Look at the circumstances. It's the same type of situation, sex trafficking, and all that, drugs, whatever. Diddy is a threat.
Yes.
He's a threat.
Absolutely.
The Abercrombie and Fitch guy, there was no death surrounding him from what I've heard. None of that. If they give Diddy bail, they can't control him, they can't see him, they can't record him. It's going to be a lot of more people dying. And that's the first fact.
Absolutely.
The second fact, Quincy, he done killed your mom. has transitioned. Your daddy was put in a position that he almost transitioned twice.
Absolutely.
Under very strange and weird circumstances.
And that was not coincidence.
Out there and get yourself some protection.
That was not a coincidence that I'll be sure almost met his maker 2 times. So let's make that clear. And I hope he listens or taps on this and save yourself, baby. So listen, I got drama starter, right? But it's in reverse. So I'm picking up like Quincy isn't a drama starter. He's not a drama starter. He's the one that sits in the bed quietly and does this. Like, you go ahead and play with Quincy if you want to. He's looking at his lesson and he's checking it twice. So go ahead and play with him. You know them silent ones can be very, very deadly. He's not a drama starter, but he will finish it.
Amen.
That's what I'm picking up from Quincy's energy. What's your third card, Mama?
My third card is bankrupt. Let's dissect this card because I don't think it's bankrupt financially.
No.
Kim Porter had money.
Yes.
I'm sure he had some type of ties to Diddy's money because Diddy did claim him as a child.
Oh, you know what I'm picking up? Spiritually bankrupt because he is abusing magic. So I feel like he is spiritually. I shall listen. He is spiritually bankrupt, not physically bankrupt. He is spiritually bankrupt because he is abusing.
Yep, there you go.
All right, so the next children of the seed we're going to touch is we're going to go to Christian, and Christian is what's that woman's name?
Diddy and
Misa. Yeah, Misa's son. All right, so or is it? Yeah, that's Misa's son.
Or the security.
That's Wolf's son. I did that reading already. That's Wolf's son. You know, I gotta say allegedly because Christian, I ain't got no money. I just got 12 grandkids, and you can't have none of them. I actually love them.
Good job, Lisa. After everything you went through, we on board. Diddler, you are not the father.
Listen, yeah, that is Wolf's son. But I feel like, you know, with their situation, it was they was partying, and Christian came out of a party. But because he was with Nisa, that's my child. All right, so let's see the energy around Christian. Christian Combs.
And he's a cutie too.
Oh, he is very handsome. Look, played out. He's tired of this.
I couldn't blame him.
Oh. I got reflecting. That just put my candle out. And dodging bullets. Christian don't like what's going on. He really don't want no parts of this. Like this don't even have nothing to do with me. This is all about my daddy.
Let me give me a good shot because I really want to pull on his energy. Because I'm sure that he knows. Well, let's say allegedly that the Diddler is not his biological father.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And you know, I seen the interview that Diddy did. That he said, so who would be his first child, Christian or Justin?
It would be. I think that Justin. No, it would be Christian. Christian is older, I believe. Let me look. Give me 1 second. What's your first cards that came out?
I'm gonna do that right now because I got that. Diddy did an interview, and he was talking about the day that Misa supposed to have had Christian. He wasn't at the hospital with her. He claimed that he was so happy and so proud that he was having a son that he was at home throwing a party.
Men don't do that with their first son. All right, he's 26. Oh, Justin is 30, so Justin's older.
Okay, because I was going to tie that in, but
all right. So
what I was going to say was Diddy was not at the party. I mean, it was not at the hospital. He was partying. I was about to say, what if it was because he knew that Christian wasn't here?
Yeah, well, Justin Dior. So Justin is 30 and Christian is 26. So he had he had Justin with Kim first.
Well, how is well? Yeah, he probably because Nisa wasn't at him at like 15 when Diddy met her, 15, 16. So let me write that down for future reference. So Justin is with Kim. So I pull moving on. Thank you, next.
Wait a minute,
Carter
King.
Case.
And then you got King Combs. All these darn kids.
Diddy got about 30 kids.
All right, no, Justin belongs to Kim. And yeah, and Christian belongs to Kim. And Justin belongs to Misa.
Are we sure?
That's what it says on Google.
Anyway, I have moving on. Caught a case, sexual infection, sexual disease, rash. Yeah. And I have stalking, watching, obsessed.
Yeah, it's Justin Combs. Is Misa's.
Okay, so Justin Combs is Misa's child.
Yes.
Which goes back to what I was saying. Diddy was not at the hospital. He didn't say which. He didn't say it was Justin. He said his first child.
So that has to be Christian. He wasn't at the hospital with Kim.
Okay, got it. So those are the three cards that I got.
Okay, so Christian is like this is old. I don't want to deal with it. You know, it's played out. I got better things to deal with my time. This boy is big headed and he's very selfish.
Arrogant.
Yep. Very
but
arrogant.
He get it honestly.
He get it from his daddy. They actually said that Justin is actually baby diddler. And I believe it because actually we'll go into that after we finish doing XYZ. Go ahead, Mama. Your first card.
Moving on. He's ready to move on from this whole thing. He's not ready to move on from the lifestyle.
It's played out.
He's ready to move on from the particulars of this case.
Exactly.
Because it shines a negative light on them also.
Absolutely.
So he's about ready to move on from the case.
He's also reflecting on things that has happened. I feel like he's going back in time, which going back in time, honey, is not going to stop things from what happened, or recalling certain things. Like he's sitting there just constantly thinking about all the parties, thinking about certain things that he's seen, and that's not going to help nothing but just drive you crazy. That's going to drive him insane. But it's like he's trying to convince himself, but you know that he allegedly did this stuff. So why are you trying to find a loophole to where you could say no, he didn't do it, or he wasn't there at that time when you know he was there?
And then And the actions of them trying to beat up Ray J for talking too much even solidifies the point. Because me personally, if I didn't do something and you got my name out there, I'm gonna wait till the evidence presents itself. Because I feel that if I go out there and try to beat you up, it's making me look like I could possibly be guilty. Because my thing is, why you want to waste your energy throwing hands when the court of law has it? Now, if I'm found guilty after you done told a lie, I'm gonna choke you out. But to me, it just proves that it just kind of shows some kind of guilt.
Absolutely.
Or, I mean, it might not be full guilt, but some type of, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, honey. They didn't got themselves in the mess. Well, they dad done got them in the mess. No, yeah.
Because they're old enough,
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, you're old enough to be like, listen, nah, I'm good. I'm going somewhere else. But they wanted to join in a reindeer game. And now Mr. Justin is trying to
Weasel his way out of
dodging
it.
bullets. He's trying to
associate with it.
Mm-hmm. He's trying to dot. He's trying to block negative energy. He's protected. He's like, listen, the people who are with my daddy and have been paid by my daddy, they're protecting us. And all y'all who talking about my dad and with these allegations, y'all think y'all crazy. This boy, this boy is a little bit. This is Diddy Jr. because he's demented.
And Cat Williams told us how to deal with Diddy. He said Diddy liked the party, but you got to tell Diddy no.
Absolutely.
If that's your parent or not. No, I'm not doing this shit. I'm not. So my next card is called a case: sexual infection, sexual disease, rashes. All that hunching that was going on at these parties.
Yeah.
Somebody around here got the heebie-jeebies.
Yep.
Somebody around here is scratching some.
Scratching it. Scratching, itching, and digging.
Yeah. Somebody had the drippy droppies, the cloudy wildies, whatever you want to call it.
Oh,
and my
Lord.
last card is stalker. Everyone is stalking this case. I don't think someone is stalking.
But you know what? I feel like Justin does have stalker type energy because there is baby Diddy, and what Diddy will stalk the out of his women. Look what he did to Cassie.
He took Cassie down through there. In the you ever seen that funny movie Drag Her to Hell?
I did see it. Listen. And
he drug her to hell. I feel so sorry for her, but she got vindicated at the end when everybody thought that she was lying.
I didn't like how he football kicked her near that elevator, and you got to think about how many times because that wasn't the first time that he kicked her like a field goal. He's done that multiple times, and I pick up the energy that baby Justin, aka baby Diddy, is the same exact way.
See, I used to love Diddy, like back in my teenage years, in my early 20s. But let me tell you, when I started to look at Diddy, and I really didn't look at him differently then, but I just started to peep stuff. I was in the military, and I was in my room and listening to the radio, and they brought up a report saying that Diddy and Kim Porter was out on a yacht, and Kim Porter somehow fell down and broke her nose. Now, back then I used to get images, but I wasn't into spiritual stuff real hard. I wasn't into it at all.
Okay.
Back then. But when I heard that report laying in my bed, getting ready to go to training, I knew instantly. I said, she didn't fall. I said, Diddy pushed her. Diddy hit her in the face. If she fell, Diddy pushed her. This is what I said to myself, I remember. If she fell, Diddy pushed her. That's what I said. I said if she got a broken nose, most likely he done jumped on that ass. That's what I said to myself.
And look what's coming out now. Well, let's go to Mr. Christian Combs. This is a mess.
Yeah. All right. This is what happens when you're hungry for power, money, and power. You can be hungry for money, because because it does take money to live I'm not gonna say it takes money to be happy, but it takes money to live. But that thirst for power is what got this whole situation popping.
For Christian, I have fishing for comments. Shine, your light irritates their dreams. That's in reverse. And I got threatening, intimidating, bothered, threatening. So, Christian is out there. You know what? I'm picking up before we even. I'm picking up that Christian was the ringleader that started that argument. Like, you know, the one that be like, there you go, right there. I'm picking up that it was Christian. Uh huh.
That saucy man energy. There him go. Him right over there. I got dirt digging, looking for dirt on you or vice versa.
Wow.
Queen rising, stepping into power, praise, coming up spotlight. Looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting information.
And isn't that crazy? My first card.
Right into what you
It's it's all together. Like Christian is he's watching everything on social media. He's watching TV. He's watching everything on social media. He's watching everything within the friends of his father, the ex friends, the people who don't mess. He's watching everything that's going on. He's so engulfed in this right now. I feel like it's taking over his life.
Dirt digging. I'm looking for dirt on you or vice versa. We might need to call him a baby Diddy too, baby, because although that might not be Diddy's DNA child, it's still instilled in him because he's been around and he's been raised in it. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he's out there digging for dirt on people that he know was associated with these freak offs or Diddy's mob like connections or whatever. If I have dirt on you, you can't bump your gums, or I'm gonna release this dirt. Mm. So he's out there looking for any information. I don't care if you bite your butt and you left some toilet tissue in your butt type information. He looking for that too, like September 17, 1985. You went to take a poop and you didn't wipe good. He looking for all type of information, all kind of dirt, yeah, to counteract what people have on them. Yes, and his petty is very, very high. So so the next card I have is Shine. It's in reverse. Your light irritates their demons. So right now there's no light shining on the Combs family right now. It's very, very dark. The dark cloud is over them, and Christian actually is feeling it. That's why he is engulfed and looking. And he's listen, this boy is writing everything down. I see him with a little notebook and pen, and he's talking to somebody else. Like, listen, did you see what he said? Did you see what that person said? But right now it's a dark cloud over their family's head. And he's in a very dark space right now. I have to agree on that. That's a good that's a good read right there. So my next card is Queen Rising, stepping into power, praise, coming up spotlight. Let's just be clear about something. Somebody is going to eventually have to step up and take the Combs name to the next level. The reins. Take the reins. Maybe brand the name, to make it look more positive or whatever. Maybe it is Christian that's in the process of stepping up into him power. Could be. And coming and he's going to carry on the Combs legacy. Maybe not in the same way that Diddy has done. You know what I'm saying? But he's stepping up. It's time for him to step up. And look, as you said, not the way Diddy did it. That goes into my third card. Like, he's not going to go away about it of threatening people and bothering people and intimidating. Right. He's looking at it of, I'm going to handle it another way around. But you will get touched by an angel if you cross him. Let's. And don't forget who name I carry. Exactly. I'm a Comb them through and through. I take you down through there. You better ask somebody. So I have looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting information. It goes back to my first card, digging dirt, looking for dirt on you. He's actually doing this because, honey, if you're going to take me down through there, I'm going to have some information to make you look terrible too. You know?
Exactly.
So he's definitely doing it. He's stepping into Diddy's power. Probably not the perverted power, but he's stepping up in there.
Yeah. Well, let's go into our first question. What happened at that party? What started, and I'm going to the tarot. What started this whole situation with the boys and Ray J? Why did this altercation jump off? Why did these boys get ready to rewire Ray J's jaw? Because that's what it was going to go down to if Chris Brown didn't play Captain Save-A-Ho that day.
You know, let's go. Don't be surprised if Chris Brown is involved. I'm an avid Chris Brown fan. I know him and Rihanna have been through their things. I'm a girl's girl, but you can't deny Chris Brown is a talented person. I love his music, but don't be surprised if Chris Brown is really more linked than what people are thinking that he is.
You know what? This is crazy. I got three cards, and I got the Temperance, then I got the Six of Pentacles, and then I got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So what I pick up was, listen, my daddy. This all started because with the Temperance, this is about control, cooperating. So Ray J was in with the Diddler, right? And the Diddler was very generous to Ray J. He was very giving to Ray J as far as financial support and anything that he needed. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, they got pissed. They got pissed because you're talking about my father behind our back and you thought that we wasn't going to do anything. And it all boiled down to, it's like, we know what you've done behind closed doors with our daddy, and you going to talk about him. And they lost they marbles that day. They went off. What are you getting?
Actually, I pulled from two decks. I pulled from my Kipper deck, and I also pulled from the regular tarot. It brings me back to Ray J. Ray J name. Although we're doing right now we're doing the story as a whole, right? Okay, unexpected income. Let's look at Ray J business things. He had a scooter out, I think, and he had a beanie out. I got unexpected income. He was getting it. Look, let's just be real. Ray J is messy. He wanted to be in the center of stuff so bad that he inserted himself. I just got this feeling that he was the person that was paying people off for Diddy. Or he knows something about that. People will come to him, talk to him. He'll reach out to Diddy, like, look, such and such want 50,000 because they know that they was at the freak off and they seen you do X, Y, Z. And so somehow Diddy would launder that money to Ray J, and Ray J would launder it to them.
Yeah.
I got the marriage card.
That's a partnership. That was a partnership with them.
Right. That partnership. And the main male, which will be Diddy. So Ray J tied to it. He's in there. As far as this fight at the club, I have Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Temperance. This right here was Christians stepping into his power. Because Ray J is out there talking. And the way you're talking, you want to implement all of us. It's not all about just Diddy too, because I feel that Ray J had a friendship with these three guys.
Absolutely.
So now you out there doing all this talking. You're going to implement everybody. Now, we are already in it just for us being his sons. Yeah. But now you're really going to tie us into it because you out there talking.
But you know what's crazy? I get the nine of swords in reverse, right? So Ray J, I get a double-edged sword with that one because he is in anxiety, but he's trying to walk around like he's okay. But Ray J is a little bit scared because these boys, they are Combs children. Now, on the other side of the sword, you got things on their daddy, but you know that you stepped in a pile of doo doo. He's trying to act like he's okay after this situation and their little boys and what he told Wack. Like, we're not even going to talk about that. And he doesn't want to talk about stuff because he is implicated in a lot of things. Diddy was helping him. Diddy was that silent partner behind his endeavors.
See, Ray J is definitely in it. Let me see.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna
mama.
let me go to Google. Google is supposed to be your friend.
Ray J is, let me see. I'm gonna pull out the fire and ice deck, and let me see where Ray J's hands are with Diddy. Since I've got the Yin Yang Oracle, let's see where Ray J's hands are. Oh, yeah, Unity. Look, Rose. Look,
Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about.
what's
I
wrong?
just looked at this. Ray J's. This is why Ray J makes startling claims about stars involved in Diddy sex crime scandal. This is the situation. This is the problem. What I just said. Ray J out there talking too much.
Yep.
Now, Lady Vigo, I don't follow this shit. I don't really be caring.
Not at all.
That's why I had to come to Google because I knew I just something, and then my ear was ringing right before
It was.
we got on live.
But did you hear
Ray
what I
J is
said?
out there talking.
Look, he was in a unity. He was in a partnership with Diddy.
Thank you.
But look, he's also right now. It's too late to regret what you've done and what you stepped your foot into. But let me tell you, that passion and that chemistry, it was things that was done in the backside. But also, Ray J is it again. It's like a double-edged sword. Now you want to stand up for what you believe in, but you was all up in it. So now he's wrong, but you was part of it, and that's not how it goes. Because the Dark Knight card came in, so you just as dirty as Diddy.
Yeah. He was loving it. He's bisexual. If nobody don't want to say it, I will say it. And he was getting freaked off while they was at the freak off too. I don't care what nobody say. If you are close to Diddy and you feel like that, you done got touched by the Diddler.
Yeah, the Diddler don't
That's
let
your
no.
initiation. That's how he takes power and control over you.
And Diddy has his hands all in Ray J's business. It's very, very clear.
Right.
It's all over the table. So basically, that argument or that little debacle started because Ray J is running his mouth, and the boys are looking at it like you're just as guilty as our father. Like, you better shut up before you end up on that paperwork too. And you're not making things look any better. You're making things look worse.
And check this out. I just pulled up on TikTok. Um, that he was talking to Miss Queen Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, that's when Nicki had told him to come out the closet.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Girl, I be missing all the tea.
Yeah, that happened about a week ago.
Okay. All right, Ray J, you done got yourself up into some stuff. Okay.
Yes, he has. Well, my loves, we got other readings to do, but long story short, Ray J had his hand in the pot. The boys was not happy, and I put it to you like this: we're going to do an update on this situation. I feel like they deserve an update. What you think? We'll come back.
Honey, because once the names really started to drop, don't be shocked if Ray J Frank got some charges brought against him. I'm telling you.
It is what it is, but
Or
unfortunately,
someone tries to kill him.
Well, we hope that don't happen. Lord.
I'm not speaking into existence, everybody out there. I'm just saying, don't be surprised.
All right, my loves. Now you know a little bit more information than why it was just that altercation, but Ray J's hands are not totally clean, my loves. Listen, talk to us in the comment section below. Did you know it? Did you know that Ray J's hands was just as dirty as the dealer? Did you know that he was in bed with Diddy? Figuratively and literally. Okay? So I am signing off. Remember, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged, and metaphysical science cannot be proven. I ask you to please like, comment, share, subscribe, smash that thumbs up. And Rose, do you want to say anything to them before we sign off? Lady, you want to say anything to them before we sign off?
That'll be Rose here.
She reading the scoop on Ray. Listen, you over there catching up. All right, my babies. I will see you later because you know I never say goodbye because goodbyes are forever. Oh, it's too much.